What's up guys, me and NinjaCadex here, back doing a video, and this time it's going to be a guide in Halo the Master Chief Collection. For this one it's particularly Halo 2 Anniversary, and what the achievement is Toybox. This requires you to get all 8 of the toys on the later half of missions. So the first one is on Delta Halo, and it's going to be the Master Chief toy. If you're watching the video, you'll see where we had to go. It's straight after the first combat area, and then you have to go to the bridge and lower it, and then destroy the Wraith, and you get a tank, and yada yada yada. But you need to get a Ghost because it's the only one that can really sort of take these steep inclines easily. But you want to keep it in classic graphics, because in remastered and the anniversary graphics it's like the geometry's all off, so you can't actually, sometimes you end up hovering over like literally thin air. So if you keep it in classic mode, you'll be able to actually see where you can go. You'll see I was just showing you where we were and where we got to, and basically you just go all the way down to this edge and don't go all the way off or you'll die. Switch it back to anniversary mode and you'll see a random little toy here of Master Chief himself just sitting there. It's lying there, right there. It'll only appear in anniversary mode, so you'll have to use classic mode to get to some of these, but you have to be in anniversary to actually pick them up. This one is on the mission Regret, and it's the toy of the Prophet. This one has also got, I'm also going to show you how to get the High Ben achievement, because it's listed right there. So as soon as you've started the mission, you go out of the way you got to go, you'll see the broken bridge and jump all the way across. Something I should mention is you should probably try and get these toys on easy and have the Sputnik skull on, because the Sputnik skull means that explosions are not as powerful and they launch you a lot further, and easy because you don't want to die from the grenade. So as you can see, this is how you get the Prophet toy, and for some reason I walked straight over it. I think you've got to stay there for a little bit before it actually picks it up. So then you'll get the regrettable turn of events, and from there I suppose you can do this in any order, but just go down, follow this platform all the way at the right and go into this mini room. The first pillar on the left, and look straight up onto the ceiling, zoom all the way in, and you will see the writing that says High Ben. It is really small, you really do have to zoom all the way in, and you'll get an achievement right there, but I'd already checked it, so that's why it didn't pop up. Third toy is it's Arbiter, and it is on the mission Sacred Icon. This is pretty much near the beginning of the level as well. You'll come across jackals and grunts fighting sentinels. Then you'll walk across this bridge, and you will have to go onto the second floor, which I'll show you in a minute. That second floor right there. Now this one was a pain in the arse, because of the way they've designed the textures of things. The plasma grenade looks like it goes through, and sometimes it causes the detonation to be too quick, so it doesn't have a full timer. It's like 2-second timer. And this, you can see what happens when it doesn't work by watching this. And then this one should pop us up and boop. I'm sure there's an easier way up, but that's the only way I've found. Jesus Christ, aim assist on easy is really high. I went invisible there because I thought I had a flashlight and forgot I was the Arbiter, because it's very dark in here. So as you can see, it's on the third vent on the second floor, and it'll pop and you will get the Will of the Prophets. You get an achievement for every toy you pick up. The Librarian one was glitched for me, which we'll come to later. So the fourth toy is Tartarus, and it is on the map Quarantine Zone. Again, you need a grenade jump, and you can see the grenade patch of where I've already tried. And because I did most of these without the Sputnik skull on, because I was trying to get them as I was going through the campaign my first time around. So this is why I fail a lot, because I don't have the correct things on. So anyway, there's Tartarus. This is at the very end of the mission. It's just after you've been on the gondola, and you have to go and find Johnson and Keys, and it'll pop. The fifth toy is on the map on the level, Gravemind, and it's in the big open area where there's hunters fighting, there's brutes and elites. There's a proper civil war going on. This one, I wish I knew how people found these, because this is just, it's just, you wouldn't think of doing this. Anyway, you've got to climb on this rock, no grenade jumping required. You can actually just make that jump if you just run and jump, which I'm probably going to do right now, yes. Then just jump up here, and you will find like a massive pipe running all the way along the on the map. This, and you just run all the way along, and you can just see the legs, very barely, but you'll see them, and you just run all the way across. Yeah, I don't know why I switched between new and old graphics. I think it's just because I was like, whoa, what the hell. Also, there's an achievement for looking at all the maps in both view modes at least once, so that's probably why I did that. And then we'll go to that one. Don't Make a Girl a Promise, which is a callback to both Halo 2 and Halo 4. Well, it's 3. No, it's 2 and 4. Toy 6, a librarian. This is another really... This is probably the worst one to get, but you definitely need to Sputnik on. This is just after you've came out of the dome area thing, and you get the ghosts and everything's kicking off. You've got to go all the way up here, and you're basically going to walk along the whole side of the map where all the jackals have been sniping you. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, that's basically what's going to happen. This one glitched for me though, and I recorded this on the 13th of November. It is now the 15th, the time I'm doing the commentary. I only just got the achievement, like it only just popped for me today. So it took 2 days before it decided to pop. So if it doesn't pop straight away, go into your achievements and it should say, it should be at the top, and I think it's called My Work Here Is Done, and it'll say, it'll be fully coloured in whatever your home dashboard colour is, and it will have, it'll say Done Unlocking. You don't have to do anything else, you've just got to leave it. There's some glitch with achievements, like with Microsoft, it's not just this game, it's all games, that for some reason it's just, they recognise you have them, but for some reason they can't just can't unlock, and it takes a couple. I mean, I've had days before. Obviously, this is an example of it taking 2 days just to decide to unlock. But don't be alarmed if you don't actually get it. So this is the librarian toy. I mean, it's. I guess it looks like the librarian from Halo 4. It's yeah, of course it does. I think I'm just going to end up wandering around here a little bit, just because I'm like, where's my achievement? Yeah, so that happens. Rampant Cortana, which is on the mission High Charity, which is where you're the Master Chief, you're in High Charity and the Flood have invaded. This is the first of these dome rooms, because there is a second one. If you come across the second one, you went too far. This one's quite simple, doesn't require anything special. I did think I'd cleared this room, but it turned out that they were spawning again, and little infection spawns were just taking over bodies again, and so that was a whole thing. Anyway, just jump up this big bone-shaped rock, and you will see the red Cortana toy. And I don't really remember what this one's called, but here it comes. I Like Crazy, yes, which is a Halo 2 reference again, when you jump out of the ship. And the final one is the most annoying one, which is on the level Great Journey. It is the Didact toy, and what you want to do is get the Spectre. Now this is the easiest way to do it, and this is only the big, like, you've got to go through most of the mission, but this is like the setup for it. You have to get the Spectre, drive it all the way to the Scarab, leave it, and come back to it. If you don't want to, you want to keep this intact as well, because you've got to actually drive it past all the enemies, and so that's the whole thing. But if you don't want to keep a hold of this, you can hijack the Spectres that are like driving around once you've got the Banshee and you're defending the Scarab, but I would highly recommend just doing this way. So you'll get this, you'll park it up nicely near the scarab, and then you'll continue on through the mission until you get to the bit where you have to defend Johnson. Basically, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna kill everyone here. He went flying. I can't believe. I don't understand how he did that, but he did. You just kill, and then the cutscene will start. Just skip it, or if this is your first playthrough. Well, actually, I don't recommend it being your first playthrough because it'll be very hard for you, so make sure you come back to this mission. But after the cutscene, jump back down, get in the Spectre, and you want to drive back to the beach. This toy is just ridiculous, and I know some people will ask, why can't you just use a Banshee, and you'll understand why I'm saying that in a minute, but it's because, wow, that Wraith fucked me up. It's because there is an invisible wall, and the only way to get through it is by, well, using the Spectre. For some reason, it's the Spectre. So you're going to drive all the way back. This is what, they're the Spectres I said you could hijack, but obviously it's a lot more work for you, and why should you even bother? When you get to this cliff, don't go too far to the sides, because for some reason it triggers the animation for you dying, and so it'll just kill you automatically. So just ignore it and go straight down the middle. Then this is the part where you're going to want to follow exactly to the letter. You're going to go under the water. Classic mode is probably better to use just because the textures again with the hills and all of that crap. But yeah, you're just going to go all the way to the right hand side of the map, and you're going to have to try and climb these hills. There is two functions of the Spectre, which is boost and some sort of hover, wheelie type thing. Which, since I changed my controls, I couldn't find out what button it was. I think I'd messed it up, but if you keep it default, I think it's one of the bumpers maybe? Or it might be A. Anyway, when you do finally get up, I mean, this just shows that you don't actually have to have the wheelie ability anyway. You can get up, it just takes longer. When you do get up, you've got to go around and go up the big hill. You're literally going to scale that entire hill, and you'll be behind the room where Tartarus is, which you'll see in a minute when I actually get up there. It's just it takes so long just for this thing just to get there. It's unbelievable. And you have to play the whole mission, which, if you're just going for the achievement, then it's kind of annoying. Watch that front flip for style. And you see that big mountain on the left? Yeah, we're going to scale that too. So, some of these like inclines look like they can't be scaled, but there's certain like textures and light patches on the hill that shows it can actually be scaled. Or you can just like shimmy it on. But I think it's this bit right here. You'll see that just to the right, there's a little bit. It's a little bit lighter, and you can just hover your way up. And there you are. And then you when you do come to these, you have to boost, otherwise you'll just knock it up. So keep going, keep going, keep going. And that incline you have to go up as well. I'm just showing you why you need to have classic graphics and anniversary. Go all the way to the top, stop at the top, put back in anniversary mode, and you'll see the toy just on the side. Look how far we've came. So there's a Diduck toy, and for some reason I spotted some sort of texture glitch, so I was looking at that, so ignore that. Pick the toy up. I think I might have run over it again. No, I didn't actually pick it up. Then you'll get your achievement, which is called Toybox, and you'll also get the one for picking up the Diduck toy. So that is the Toybox achievement guide. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos in the future. Goodbye.